let's say I started learning English. From today, this is my first day of learning English.
Yeah.
What should I do? Like next topic is about English.
Oh, it's my
Learning
subject.
English, your subject.
Yeah.
Is a professional about it. So, for you, when it comes to learn a language, what do you think the most important things to do or to be aware of?
I think you need to speak as much as possible. I'm sure that you've already told that advice to people.
Maybe, yeah, here and there.
You speak as much as possible. Use what you already know. So you keep reinforcing so that you don't lose it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that means that you don't need to worry too much about adding more. Because you can add more naturally if you're using what you know all the time.
Okay.
But do still try and learn more vocabulary. When you come across new vocabulary, note it down with a translation, put it in a sentence, and then try and use it when you talk to someone next time.
I see. So you're saying basically like learn the vocabulary and speak.
Yes. And it doesn't matter if your sentence isn't perfect. Maybe your grammar isn't as beautiful as it could be or as perfect. But I think that's going to come. Because the other option is learn grammar. But then what you might end up with is a couple of perfect sentences and only that. How much can you really communicate with?
Yeah.
For example, would it be possible to get a latte? You could transfer a latte for. Would it be possible to get a beer? Would it be possible to get a water? And this is fine, this is perfect.
Yeah.
But you need more from
sentences.
everywhere. More vocabulary. Yeah.
I would say Japanese people are really good at grammar and vocabulary, I'd say.
And vocabulary.
I mean, like at least like basic vocabularies, right?
It can be good, but when they come to use it, they might not use it correctly or use the wrong word because you need the experience of speaking
なるほどね。
so that you can draw on the vocabulary more effectively and correctly.
Every time people ask me to teach them English, and they go like, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
I always say like grammar and speaking, like practice at the same time. Because if you don't know grammar, you can't notice where you make mistakes.
This is true. I'm not saying that you shouldn't study grammar at all, but I think that certainly when you get above a certain level, it's the vocabulary that's going to make a difference. The other day I had a Japanese one-to-one lesson actually, and we had some speaking, and in the middle there was some grammar.
Okay.
And I haven't used this grammar since then. The lesson was 50 minutes. I think 20 minutes was useful, and the grammar section was not useful, apart from the fact that we were speaking in Japanese whilst doing that.
なるほどね。
The speaking part was the most important.
I see. So what you can do is like make opportunities to speak English.
This is it. And then a really good piece of advice, I think, for pronunciation and for grammar structures is to copy native speakers.
Okay.
So let's say you have the opportunity to go to the UK like you did. And then when you're there, copy the native speakers. And you can go home and practice again. Copy what they said. And you can remember that phrase and that chunk of language. And just repeat it. Write it down, repeat it again.
I see. Let's say I started learning English. From today, this is my first day of learning English.
Yeah.
What should I do?
You got a teacher or no teacher?
So
if you were in my class, I would do 自己紹介の interview. What is your name? Where are you from? What do you like? And then you answer me. And you answer me probably in broken English, but that's fine. We have a conversation. And then while we're talking, I'm going to make some notes. And then when we finish talking, fix it all for you. We do it again.
なるほどね。
Yeah. If it's real beginner. And if you need some help, maybe I can translate hobbies, 趣味は何ですか? What are your hobbies? It's too fast. 書いてあげる. What are your hobbies? I like karaoke. I fix it maybe. I like going to karaoke with my friends. And then repeat after me for pronunciation practice. And then you've learned a phrase there. So that's how I would do it if I was the teacher. If you're on your own, you have to find a way to build that up yourself. You can go on YouTube, but you need some sort of resource and maybe a native speaker or someone fluent in English. You've got to have that resource, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, talking to yourself, you can make progress, but not too much progress.
I think, find a teacher and get a lesson from them is the easiest way. You don't need to keep, taking lessons from them. Once you get to the point where you can learn yourself, then you can do yourself, right?
Yeah. Let's say you have the lesson once a week. During the week, you have some tools to play with. But then it comes back to what we were saying, your motivation and your opportunities. Go to your event.
Yeah, please come to my event. It's going to be on 25th of this month.
This is an opportunity for you to use what you already know, keep recycling it so you remember it, and then you'll definitely get some new vocabulary and phrases from the people you talk to at the event. Then you can use those, keep recycling those, and it builds and builds and builds.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes. Practice makes perfect.
If you want to take lesson from him, message him. I'm gonna put his, Instagram.
Yeah, sure. My Instagram's the best place to find me. It's
Okay,
my name, quite long, but Daniel_Nicholson_hair. That's my full name.
Okay, but I'm gonna leave it under
Description.
Yeah, so please find him, message him. I think that's it. ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。Bye bye everyone.
Bye everyone. See you in a bit.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its